You know those jaw-dropping action sequences in movies? They just pull you right in.
Right.
But I don't know, I've always wondered about the people behind those moments.
Yeah.
The ones who actually put themselves in harm's way to make that magic happen.
It takes a special kind of person to be a stunt performer.
It does, doesn't it?
They're so much more than daredevils.
Right.
These are highly trained professionals who understand the nuances of action and how to execute it safely and convincingly.
So it's not just about being fearless then.
No,
There's real skill involved.
absolutely.
Okay.
Think of it like this. A stunt performer is a storyteller,
Okay.
but their medium is action. They need to be able to convey emotions, motivations, even plot points, all through their movements.
Wow. I never thought about it that way. Do you have an example of what that action storytelling looks like in practice?
Well, take a fight choreography.
Yeah.
A well-executed fight scene. It isn't just a flurry of punches and kicks.
Right.
It's a carefully crafted sequence that tells a story. The way a punch lands,
Yeah.
the way a character reacts to a blow, even the way they fall.
Yeah.
It all contributes to the narrative.
So there's a real art form to it, like a dangerous dance.
Exactly. And just like dancers, stunt performers often specialize.
Oh, okay.
You have those who excel at high-speed car chases,
Right.
others who specialize in underwater stunts,
Yeah.
and some who are masters of wire work for those like superhero landing moments.
Right, right. So if someone wanted to get into this line of work, what would their path look like? Is there like a stunt academy they can enroll in?
I wish it were that simple.
Right.
In reality, there's no single certification or degree for aspiring stunt performers.
Okay.
RoleCatcher, a company that helps people navigate the entertainment industry,
Right.
really emphasizes that it's about building a diverse skill set and gaining practical experience.
So how does one even begin to build that foundation?
It starts with getting comfortable in related fields. Working as a background actor, for instance, can give you a feel for set life.
Okay.
Local theater groups or performance clubs are great for honing acting and movement skills.
Okay.
And then there are disciplines like martial arts, gymnastics, or even diving. Those can be invaluable for developing physical control and discipline.
So those seemingly unrelated activities could actually be stepping stones.
Absolutely. They form the foundation that allows you to progress from entry-level roles to more senior stunt positions. It's not all about the flashy stunts right away.
Right, right. That makes sense. It's a lot more strategic than just being a daredevil, which I think a lot of people think, oh, you just gotta be, you know?
Right.
So we've talked about the physical demands and the need for specific skills, but what about the other qualities that are essential for success in this field? It seems like it would require a lot of collaboration, for instance.
Yeah. You're hitting on a crucial point. Collaboration is key in the world of stunt performing.
Okay.
These professionals work closely with directors, stunt coordinators, even the actors themselves,
Right.
to ensure safety and bring a vision to life.
So strong communication skills must be a must-have.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I'm not just talking about being able to articulate your ideas clearly, though that's certainly important.
Right.
It's also about being a good listener,
Okay.
understanding instructions,
Mhm.
and providing constructive feedback.
Because you can't exactly yell, hold on, let me try that explosion again in the middle of a stunt.
Exactly. You need to be able to communicate effectively in high-pressure situations. And beyond that, there's an element of risk assessment involved in every single stunt.
Risk assessment, what does that look like in this context?
It's about being able to anticipate potential hazards, evaluate the level of risk involved in a stunt, and then take appropriate safety precautions.
Okay.
This becomes even more crucial as you gain experience and move into more senior roles.
Because then you're responsible for not only your own safety, but the safety of others as well.
Precisely. Mentorship becomes a big part of the job as you progress. You're guiding and training less experienced performers, ensuring everyone on set is approaching stunts safely and professionally.
So those leadership and teaching skills really come into play as well.
They do.
It's incredible how multifaceted this career path is. I'm curious, are there specific questions employers ask to gauge those less obvious skills during an interview? Mentorship, risk assessment, leadership. It's clear that a stunt performer needs a whole arsenal of skills beyond just the physical ones.
It's true.
Speaking of which, we've talked a lot about the preparation and the demands of this career, but what about the flip side?
Yeah.
What are the rewards that draw people to this line of work?
Well, aside from the obvious adrenaline rush,
Right.
there's a certain allure to being part of creating something so visually spectacular and engaging for audiences.
Yeah.
Plus, the potential to travel to amazing locations and work with renowned directors and actors is a huge draw for many.
Oh, I bet. So you're telling me there's a chance I could be sipping coconut water in Fiji while discussing the finer points of a car chase with a Hollywood A-lister.
That's right.
Now that's a job perk I can get behind.
Yeah,
But on a more serious note, what about the financial aspect?
sure.
Is this a career that can provide a comfortable living?
It certainly can, especially for those at the top of their game.
Right.
RoleCatcher's career guides highlight that experienced stunt performers, especially those with specialized skills and high demand, can command top dollar for their work.
Wow.
Plus, there's often an element of hazard pay factored in, which makes sense considering the risks involved.
Hazard pay. So the riskier the stunt, the higher the potential reward.
To an extent, yes.
Yeah.
But it's important to note that job instability is a very real factor in this profession.
Yeah, I imagine.
Stunt work is project-based, meaning once filming wraps, so does your employment on that particular project.
That makes sense. So a stunt performer might earn a hefty sum on a big budget action film, but then face a period of unemployment before the next opportunity comes along.
Exactly. It's a bit of a feast or famine cycle, which is why financial planning and strategic career management are essential in this field.
And I imagine there's also the physical toll that this line of work can take on the body.
Right. That's another crucial point.
Mhm.
Even with meticulous planning and safety measures in place, accidents can and do happen.
Yeah.
It's a physically demanding job that requires a high pain tolerance and a commitment to recovery and rehabilitation.
Right.
RoleCatcher's guides don't shy away from this reality.
Mm.
They also delve into the challenges of typecasting, which can be a concern for stunt performers who excel in particular types of stunts.
Typecasting. You mean like if someone has a knack for high falls, they might find themselves constantly being cast as the person who gets thrown off buildings?
Precisely. While it can be great to have a specialty, being pigeonholed into specific stunt types can limit opportunities in the long run.
So a successful stunt performing career isn't just about being fearless and physically capable.
Right.
It also requires strategic career management, constantly learning new skills, and networking to secure those coveted roles.
You've hit the nail on the head. And that's where resources like RoleCatcher can be incredibly valuable. They go beyond just providing information about the industry.
Okay.
They offer tools and resources to help aspiring stunt performers navigate the challenges and maximize their chances of success.
From what I'm hearing, it sounds like having those tools could make or break a career in such a competitive field.
All right, it's tough out there.
Can you give us some specific examples of how RoleCatcher helps bridge that gap between aspiration and reality?
Absolutely. One of the things I find most helpful is their CD Builder tool.
Okay.
It's specifically designed for the entertainment industry and helps performers showcase their unique skills and experience in a way that grabs the attention of potential employers.
Because let's be real, a generic resume just won't cut it when you're up against other highly skilled and experienced stunt professionals.
Exactly. You need a way to stand out. And that's where RoleCatcher's platform shines.
Okay.
They use AI technology to analyze job descriptions and recommend improvements to your CV, ensuring that your application highlights the skills and experience that specific employers are looking for.
So it's like having a digital agent working behind the scenes to make sure your resume is as impressive as your stunts.
In a way, yes.
I love that.
And it doesn't stop there. RoleCatcher also offers interview practice with AI-powered feedback.
So you can practice your answers, see how you come across on camera, and get personalized tips on how to improve.
Exactly. They provide sample interview questions, which are helpful in themselves, but the real game changer is the AI feedback. It's like having a personal coach analyzing your performance and providing constructive criticism to help you nail those crucial interviews.
Okay, that's seriously impressive.
Yeah.
But from what we discussed, it seems like even landing an interview can be a challenge in such a competitive field. What about the job search itself? How can RoleCatcher help with that?
This is where it gets really interesting. RoleCatcher has a feature called reverse matching, which flips the script on the traditional job search process.
Reverse matching. Intriguing. Tell me more.
Instead of you spending hours searching for jobs and hoping your application gets noticed, employers on RoleCatcher can actually search for you based on your skills and experience.
So it's kind of like those dating apps where you create a profile and the app plays matchmaker, connecting you with potential partners based on shared interests.
Exactly.
But in this case, it's connecting stunt performers with potential employers based on their unique skill sets.
Exactly. You optimize your profile, highlight your specialties, and let the opportunities come to you. It's a game changer, especially in a field like this where networking and visibility are so crucial.
That's incredible. This whole conversation has been so eye-opening. It's clear that breaking into the world of stunt performing requires more than just guts and physical prowess. It takes strategic thinking, a willingness to learn and adapt, and knowing how to utilize resources like RoleCatcher to your advantage. But ultimately, what I'm hearing is that with the right mindset and preparation, even a career that seems as Hollywood as stunt performing is within reach.
Absolutely. Passion and dedication are paramount, but having access to the right tools and resources can make all the difference. RoleCatcher empowers aspiring stunt performers to take control of their careers and pursue their dreams with confidence.
That's an inspiring message. So we've talked about the skills, the risks, the rewards, and the tools that can help navigate this exciting yet demanding profession.
Yeah.
As we wrap up our deep dive into the world of stunt performing, what is the key takeaway you want our listeners to walk away with today?
Yeah, no, it really does. When you break it all down like that,
Yeah.
this whole conversation has really shifted my perspective. I used to think stunt performing was all about adrenaline and pushing physical limits, but it's
Yeah.
so much more nuanced than that.
It really is. There's a level of artistry, athleticism, and calculated risk-taking
Mhm.
that I think often gets overlooked.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
beyond that, there's the strategic career planning, the constant learning, and the importance of leveraging resources like RoleCatcher
Right.
to navigate the industry successfully. It's like any career path, really. You need passion and drive,
Right.
but you also need the knowledge and tools to turn those aspirations into a reality.
Exactly. And in a field like stunt performing, where the stakes can be so high, having that support system and guidance can make all the difference.
Absolutely. So the next time our listeners are at the edge of their seats, captivated by some incredible action sequence on screen,
Yeah,
they'll have a newfound appreciation for the skilled professionals who made it happen.
absolutely.
The men and women who trained tirelessly, assessed the risks, collaborated with a team, and quite literally put their bodies on the line to bring that moment to life.
It's really incredible when you think about it.
It is. It really makes you appreciate the dedication and artistry behind those seemingly impossible feats.
Well said. And on that note, I think it's time for us to wrap up this deep dive into the world of stunt performing.
It was a pleasure being here.
Yeah, it was great having you on. Thanks for sharing all those
Oh,
insights.
cool. And to our listeners, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll catch you in the next episode.